nsɛm no akoye bebrebe na obia nso ka bi nso ka Arsenal enti eno nso wo hono ma yede sansem details no nso de bro na no pena Lewandowski nso ono nso akasa wo se Ballon d'Or mo prem ho yi Ballon d'Or ntem dodo na ye be se season ase a na mo ha ase brake mu ne Mickey Motoradius na mo ka we betima gi Ballon d'Or wo se mo kan ntem dodo ko season na afi ne ye sha ase wo se Lewandowski ebi boni din se nso betima gi Ballon d'Or enti ono nso akasa e de afasa issues no we any de keka won ya tena se ye de esomo I Sika 89.5 Facebook Sika FM 895 live and YouTube Sika FM 895 official miss of a message bra okwa na wa like na wa share okwa na subscribe na wa share na unyan so etma messages nya no 0544 244040 na entempa so yetumi akenkan enso edi amount nti betwa nwa be ba ye de nsem nkyire mu nyina ma ye be isia
wonim say dia ye de internet na bibia sefano browsing sefano streaming sefano uploading sefano social
no fault. Sometimes in insanity do I can go fast. Now I say also baby, and I believe in which track a crime. I said, can't bounce. I said, who said, it's open a tent, and I'm come on, see. Osina nyam me dwene bi na o dwene de nkwana car street we know said on am there
who say campo
nti ne du ba bi asa be kina kidi for ya me se dem fa woto su no eno akwa bi nya 2004 bi pa
2004
kopa
yes mama fu
o the 10 Ghana
10 Ghana cedis 1789
no so boy
1789
about 45 74 89 76 17 45 74 89 76 17 when midweek resource no
wow
I know 2004 when is am see we ote 10 Ghana ni free mu kra
ote zaga say ebi wo mpo 2004
ote 10 Ghana ni kra free ma just a profit no ye million percent
egum bebre enya de kitwa
e ma ne ha wo so de betimi aba
oh yeah sure
so also o gidi afa on be dom kid NLA 590 games oh form so ebia na wo de be ba no rush ene fortune Thursday but before that no Thursday no rush and be di ka ba wo phone so enra midweek results ba I said them dey atodwai o fa phone sisi a Thursday no rush obetimi so a travel lack na wabobo na tese de onwanya 2004 enra anadwi o hwe Barcelona boy was stress agbovu se Barcelona no was cash na negu no phone so at that time Barca shoot to Barca new Barca straight go na be 7:30 wona results the banner congratulations message ni buy na say kai
afa
enra be bi o te wo ye taro o man crofo fili e
sika obutu
wanya kakra
sika ne be mu
osu betimi anya kakra
sika de onni bia masa onya be ma
ohia twa kono de
uniska hu ade ayi asma okay de Lebarante be ne me classmate bi na lady bi na ni gina ye ne no class lady ni ho fe say hey second makono de ne mani so sa o no ntimi ga
look
o ntimi ga mi ncha ba we ba so onwenya o pe
ene no obetimi anya no kwa papa obetimi ado all right but the society pressure no so eye kra obe fawachi
kra se hwe
kra se ni ene na no game yo se de bia se oneme be ko out de bia me na 50 Ghana alam se man tie se 1005
then o de free kra
alam se sa na me de minidi
na dem se na 50 de se ya na
de bi no give me de 50 Ghana
fosinye big brother me kra 50 de masa be jan
na me minidi bi
na we say na okodi de wodo na eza infa no ho na ondo ni na no so ni di ahazema na
kid mo de mo mo ya ntimi nyem lonia na 590 boba say me ka say me have can from them na o go give me 50 Ghana na me de minidi
ono so nka say minidi o ono ne de na odwun for now nti ene e masa
do we mo consider member no so kakra
consideration Bible so do be
be di panu sin ebi no
nanka he aga se o ga don be di agura na
let so wa ku tumi ampa enye be de say me star na 5 na hash no me be dem
ene e word mo because
numbers yes you are
50 numbers o dey free o she
ko pass say ya na on say level by level o everybody na office me was high level for ni bi omo mu yiska wa envelope no mi nka ho o dey rankofo bi o mu yiska wa envelope weekend bi omo sika share envelope mo tia
you dey free
botum be kwa na amoamo mi sika kwantin
botum no we envelope free a botum for na ho
dem say botum ye de ne amoamo no ya na ye moamo na shauti
we envelope free a botum for na ho wonu say wallet for do mu ni niska o yeah tell you wallet is can be use wallet
mo ATM
me use ATM
mo what down wallet for what down
well I say make wallet for there be omu mo down wallet for mu niska me kan ko na che wo your banner say me pe take to wallet amasa to wadwum sika bia ni no ho
Lebarante on person me situation beto a 50 Ghana nti medwane Ghana NLA mo moye kid into the fortune Thursday no say afternoon rush
ba wa gwe ni masu we crab nya na odwane 50 Ghana wa gwe ni masu
opa edu be a reality o
enya we gwe ni masu
mo money panel ase
50 Ghana ese
month 1500
ona na ede
Nese mimi ni di no. Eti so so di agro bi am say star 959 hash.
What did you say? And so na anya wa use obedidi.
Star 959 hash. Na wabo. Now what's we option 1 one banker. Two short is there. Minya 1789 and option 2 3 direct option 3 4 direct option 4 5 direct and also permutation option 6 or say sikalon so here from 1 city going me say on the mobile phone in 50 pesos or so from 1 city to be 1 city 2 cities 3 cities 4 cities 5 cities 6 cities 7 cities 8 cities 9 cities 10 cities but I say ABI could 9 cities 50 pesos but so on phone there enye sa and etenti on tinchi mu bia say 0308 24 94 77 0308 24 94 77 590 mobile yes edawosem.
All right, cry yadase pa ninchi mu ade abenti ya be na akwa ba na yadidi aka ni nyina so aba beto so ade amanti etwa ho aba ba details ni nyina so e wa se so message bia so 0544 24 40 40 0544 24 40 40 na Conference League and so ekwagoto jani nyanso ko piem a na se ne UEFA Europa Conference and UEFA Conference League no and so ebetumi akwakoba so na sei ana Conference League no so ehon sam no esi etie and so Europa bonten so a na we games e ba so na se Chelsea and Chelsea ebetumi akwa away na away na Chelsea ekono na se won say you know your bought Champions League na boy Europa League na your Conference League Chelsea dia no so Conference League omom ene bo ko fa Legia wo so na ekwa akobo na sa game we so ya say bo 4-4-5 na sa game we ebetumi akwa akobo so na fa Real Betis enso ene Jagiellonia ana ekwa akobo so na say team si abo Conference League no tibi krampo dinda in this game no so eba so no so na fa bo ko fa Soldier so ene Fiorentina e kwa akobo ni no so na Joe Garden ni SK Rapid Vienna and so at Bakwa point into way the free Conference League no more and also Ewagoto Yadi Sansam way so at the Airport Bomteska 89.5 na yen fairness na for yen our Europa League games and also about me Awagoto Yanidre no Neso PM so na Europa League no games and also about to Senate here Bodo Glimt about 4:45 on our more at final on many SS Lazio at me at the Kwakopo and Olympic and so at final on many Manchester United at the Kwakopo into way a big gamer and no I told ya and so I was say I could pay my nest and Ebaso den our Europa League no more you don't some so at the Airport Bomteska referee furniture say and Imbeck and for me upon his uncle PM and so Park Olympic Lyonnais now Uncle this game when upon as a bon so Airbus Rangers and then a little Bilbao so at the point in the same time and on so now for Tottenham Hotspur so any Eintracht Frankfurt and so the Kwakopeni or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and a game when so and no able to me Akwakopaso now Yava 2 years and Uko PM and no UEFA Champions League games no mienu etumi ekokopa so a na no 2 games and no etumi egoto gwa in the Champions League no ye betumi confirm e de ama obi a wotie na no pay se no akopia Champions League games etumi eba so no na se bo ko Paris Saint-Germain omo etumi etrafe PSG team no etrafe ene bobo konsuniti enso ade chese Aston Villa ade kopo ani ma fe sa game no na se Paris Saint-Germain team no etumi eche Aston Villa ebon krofo no e kam miensa e ma Aston Villa so etumi ete kanamba kwa branch ni ade Morgan Rangers and it to me echo pen once echo share echo to the canny in the game there's a Morgan so go question no and the other 2 years Paris Saint-Germain it to me eso go so my branch on so ni din and Desiree Doué a branch on so it to me echo go take on nese on the chair first goal so and my boy Paris Saint-Germain bet take on and the mamo and I say game na e troso am a fair branch feno I kuta Caratelli and so to me echo nya second goal and so edema ebo Paris Saint-Germain the home team of Nuno Mendes and so born 90+2 and Nuno Mendes and so it's me enya third goal and my boy Paris Saint-Germain abrom so it's me only gained by 3-1 it's way the copy na Barcelona so etra Louis Company Monji one and so to me SN9 Emma Borussia Dortmund preso almost to me anti Rafinha there's a branch of Kubasi Bobobi you say Rafinha so I go bobo no at the net Robert Lewandowski so able brace I was a game room and my branch of Lami Yama and so to me etrot and no Lami ma pass bia Meso se unyanya sa pass ne hwe ya meso sententem so na no agwa pesa pass na na se Lami Yama no masa akwa no we small boy with big god ninya so so na so adwena da kwantim no se nyame ama sanya nimdie we ya untimi emfa mo sa ball no eti Lami Yama de nyame sha boy no ana no so de elbow ball no ntia branch no etimi ekobo sa ball no e to net ya na enya agudie kura eti no e de abanti player of the week in the Champions League, you know. Once a week be a bar na and I said before that why you man of the match is never no kwampumra a branch van Caratelli or no copianes and no bobuka by Paris Saint-Germain so etan fie e win this game no or more any Aston Villa Caratelli or no and to me any man of the match no sana Barcelona so game on boy no Robert Lewandowski or no a Barcelona or mo player nese Barca so and Borussia Dortmund game no Lewandowski so it me egwa man of the match and so our side game Barcelona so and Borussia Dortmund so the copo no nessa no branch and board brace in Penifocima na so no and a man of the match also game no enti yere player of the week no so omatumi e the nominees no ababontia enti player of the week no a branch of no Declan Rice e Arsenal Alessandro Bastoni so e Inter Milan Kuta Caratelli and so Paris Saint-Germain and Robert Lewandowski so esa kama Barcelona enti omo and the player of the week no so omo e pray den na Luis Enrique and a coach and my Paris Saint-Germain team no now upon about 100 matches the 100 matches no abono we winning 71 we draw chese mako 18 ana kyerɛ sɛ ne 18 a wɔdro no wasa alusi 11 ana wasa goals 161 ɛno ɛyɛ adeɛ a na ɛsɛ pounds ne din ɛde Louis Enrique nso akɔyɛ enti 100 matches wawin 71 wadro 18 wa lose 11 wa 161 goals enti ne point per game no 2.31 nese no de Louis Enrique nso atimi akwakoye se de sansen we so egu so ema obi a wotie ska 89.5 now you Louis Enrique nsem de nese de tuja se ene apa no so etimi ekasa no after game no ana Louis Enrique nso etimi de sansen me koto nya se ne team IFM Paris Saint-Germain so etimi edi enkunima wo se bibia sesa na omo they are not there to speculate omo was say no metimi akwakwa we need the second match now osesa ne mawenya no omo die ne no ejiramu dindindin a omo so ama mediago nti wey ayen sema Louis Enrique nso e de koto after say game ne ba na we
that's job done. Now it's the Champions League and you're doing quite a good job of that. What do you think about the team's performance today?
Today I think we deserve to win the match, absolutely, but because football is it's in the way that it is, and you have suddenly a surprise and you conceded a goal. They did it great in that moment, pressing us in the right moment. They scored that goal, but I think it was totally unfair. We continue in the same way, trying to be more effective, and we score, which was the goal that I think it was the most important before the halftime, and after that we still playing the same way, and the last goal in the last minute, I think it was
how important
great.
Is that? Because we're trying to explain that how that's going to change the whole plan for the next game from the obviously from Emery, but also for you now.
Nothing changed that goal. Nothing.
Do you not think
We are going to. We
have to come a bit more?
no, not at all. We are not going to speculate anything. We are going to try to win the second match. That's our DNA. That's our idea to play in football. Try to take that match to the situations in the football that we are a great team, and everything happens with the ball. We are going to try to keep the ball as much as possible.
I like that attitude. Just a word of quality. Obviously, he came to you.
Enti eno ayechese coach anidin enso adechese Louis Enrique na opanso de sanse me kotuja wo se ekwan nkofo fa so ntimi egose go se na datom na bobo na se enye fair enti apano echima wo se ne manten so reaction no aya debe ni etumi akoso ye pana wo se second leg no ka mo biate se second leg no so omo wo se win e wo mu die anim tinye se bia mo ko fair from to bia nyanso mo kwa akodi nkunim enso e wo mo second game mo kwa kobo no na second leg no it's way Esmanese Louis Enrique so ono ene coach Edema Paris Saint-Germain apanso de kotuja na yemvantu ya so kopia nesa branch no so yefe Nuno Mendes enso kasa na branch nchema o se Aston Villa for nese enkofo no omo etumi ekọ so threat ye panso game no ma na nya se o se room any for complacency se baby adru no ni kwa so me complacent o the third goal no so etumi amomo more confidence enti ene so 2 goal advantage no o se we no aya de betumi abompa nese second leg no so o metumi ato so de akwa o the 2 goals no nothing and he say omo etumi ese in the first half second second leg na a bit ma game na difficult and so ediama omo e ofienti eni kwa so mutimi ekwa complacent na from seconds the first goal in the first half abram so any Aston Villa so e kwa kopo ani and so Aston Villa for home it's way and some papa branch of Nuno Mendes so e the Eltoja na no ana Vitina any players Ballon d'Or kwampo na bia ha se ebo Vitina so di nyansa kwada we ball a obo no Vitina no masa boy ni so ni ball ball enti eno Vitina so etumi ekasai na after the game we and smart Vitina so they got to ja.
Now see you and a great performance today. I'm just listening to Thierry Henry in the studio. You mentioned yourself as an absolute.
Okay, better na Vitina so voice no em say you no style big akaba better na repair to me Vitina so voice no so to me Amanda Desiree Due and so I branch about kon so ene also 19 years now once Paul Obo no against Aston Villa na Desiree Due so a branch no elbow modin again no ano chemo say the first nyanse the first third nyanse otimi any goal kwese no na the first third nyanse obetimi across the ball no nyanse na there were so many options one choose say ne obetimi etimi asuti ball no a osuti ball se eboa ne yepa e ma ball no so etimi egoto net no ma wose nei na se no e ade etimi eboa ne yepa nti eno ana branch se mo se eno anyuma go so eba no ono Desiree Due no obetimi aka mo bia se ni go se no e the best goal e se no so etimi ekopa ya nti eno ensma branch no so wo de etuja ni anse omunim se second half na se second game no so betimi akwa eden na so nei omo ekokodin e de rasa game no na no ana Quartarian so a branch no ekasai ni anse kuta Quartarian so a branch no we ensma no so e de tuja after the game na ye bekwa kotie no so sama. You
now, in many people's eyes, your favourites to between you and Barcelona to win the Champions League. Do you believe inside the dressing room that you can do it now this year?
I think in the life and in the football everything is possible. We are just concentrated about the games which are coming. Of course, in our dreams there is to win Champions League, but we have to stay humble and just to work our job, trust the coach, and just put everything on the field.
And just one last thing, you made the change from Napoli to PSG. How has that change been for you?
It was difficult because I love this city, I love these people, the fans, the team, the players, the coaches. I was so happy there, but this is the football. Sometimes you have to just make next step for the future, and I'm happy that I'm here today and with this I'm playing with these guys.
Paris is not a difficult place to be happy in, so congratulations for today. See you next week.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Enti eno ayesema se Quartel wo se ofi Napoli eba na enya de easy because ni anso kopia Napoli so a na de we fans no so etumi edo no mo so etumi so so no na oja wo de abasa wo se na enya easy enso emo no Quartel na enso nei oba ne me ko se coach ni se mo ka no so mutumi eto ase pa do gidi se nei enya betumi so akoso a ede amomo enso team nti wei enso ayesema na se branch fan Quartel enso ede kwato dwa na Unai Emery hrema ebusa apane se an expectation na say the response with the MI for the next week again I know so ebetima baso no so no gidi o gidi sonko e Aston Villa mu was it Villa Park there ni players no odomudi say second leg no enkofun betumi akwakoye bibi enso game no eti no so ensema coach yi enso e the MI na eno ana say na branch fan Morgan Rogers ono so no a won etumi ekose first goal e ma Aston Villa bobuko no Morgan so yetumi ebo pra branch na say ni Morgan Rogers so etumi kodi koma na we ayensema Morgan so ade to him after the game.
Team like this that just attack so much, it's wave after wave.
Yeah, it's difficult, of course. We know it was going to be difficult coming into it. We've watched their last few games and how deadly and how sharp they've been. I think they've put the world on notice to how good they are, but we didn't want to come here and just be spectators, and we wanted to take part and try and compete, and I felt we did that for large parts. I think, yeah, obviously the scoreline's not great, not in our favour, but listen, we've got another game and we're going to try and turn it around and try and win the game.
Enti o say no omo try so metimi a fight for the most part of the game. Na so no say score line no nyansa no antumi ankwanko favorable afama bobu consolidity and so ade chese Aston Villa so o say we no anya wi nyansa o mekoso na afei o matumi akokodin dia community Morgan chemo say we no ani nyansa o meputu the word on notice o chese kwan how good o so eye say o so esi akadema Aston Villa say we no eye notice o meputu da ma wiase nyansa masa Aston Villa so team no yenye team a ye pass ye babe dia gunte no enso ensema na ense Morgan Rogers so after the game a branch away so what the Emma obi a woteska 89.5 sansem we so e the Emma mo na eno na so kopiama na ense a branch any din e the Matikas na eno a wo say interestingly Matikas no ono so eye Aston Villa player na Matikas ninia ene Helena Cass no so eye adwuma o TV so enti who say ono na interview ni nya efe no Matikas it was very interesting and Helena so ebusa ni na after the game also ask what to
was this taking off because of the booking or
yeah it was I think obviously the manager spoke to me then and just said well done, he's proud of me, but obviously a team decision to bring me off, and obviously I'm gutted to come off, but obviously I respect the manager's decision and then go again next week.
You had to take the positives from this game, looking forward to when they come to Villa Park. What have you kind of learned from the 45 minutes you played in that you can take into that game? Yeah,
obviously you learn a lot, you know, when you're playing in these sort of games. I think every sort of minute you play you learn, and obviously playing against the top teams as well. And it is half time, you know. I think, as I said then, at Villa Park we fancy ourselves, and hopefully it'll be a great atmosphere, and we just got a 2-goal deficit. So.
Well, I know before the game you told me to record it on your TV because you always forget, so I did. So you'll be able to watch that back. But thank you very much.
Thanks for
hug, Matthew. I'm proud of you.
Enti Helena Cass, or say, or you're proud of the brother. Now, or say before the game now, just an email friend, Matikas catcher and say, ball on Cobon recording immunity in the Sumano. Was in this a coach this on Kenya so much me air toss nesse, or more de could so a couple of passer. Second leg here, Bass no Gidi say nay on which Macquaque and Kunya Bina, and then switch me Aquaco Bobo Quefeno, Meka Aston Villa, no ends, Manessa branch on Sunidi, and so I did Matikas and so upon course any Helena Cass, not TV so a branch and so a church and Ajuna, Bibia Coso fine, and so our honum. Nano and they say no Owen Hargreaves, one also a legend na or say a nay or Mobile Via Park, na a hona ne ombe to Macquaque Didier Son Kokra, Eda Quago Sakai, Edita Paris Saint Germain, it will Hargreaves, no, I can say, oh, Didier Bissa, yeah, come up and so no, Nidia and say, Aston Villa for no, a bit me over tennis call and we Hargreaves and Sama, what you got to do TVs no, or also could say a copy with TNT, where's what you got to do. Oh, I didn't say, and it's quite unfortunate. Say, my voice no okay, but with the moon fan channel, or we have graves and so as on no yet Jason could be a bit more basunti, and no, and some we have graves and so that I go to Jana, young one, and so I watch as a Borussia Dortmund so, or game now, and a Emre or no, I have branch of Sakai, and so Adama Borussia Dortmund Bobukono, no, and they say Emre Can Suchema, or say Barcelona now, or me the better team, inti, Bassa Bola, San Omosomono, or the Bassa Modemono, I had Dibia or so untimi and Dareti I have Batona Bokono or said no they were better now omo play football and that's a good football and Abasan so it's me ekobo say na Borussia Dortmund team no na omo aye too soft ni nyina no aye debia and so entimi ankwanko bo omo a enti no kan bi ne ma Batona so etimi edi omo so nkunim enti no so esma branch no one so the air to ya no pay na no ane so chema or say Barcelona na omo different level no ni nya say se Bassa Jibona ekwan Bassa foi edi ball no so edi APM na ekwan Bassa e fa so e create chances ni ade no o say na Bassa no omo different level kra and Bassa so ewa na enura no so omo so etimi edi ko ball no etia no enso ensma branch no so e fe no o we had graves so o de air to ja edi sansem we ma etie for mo so teska 89.5 na no ane anasa branch no so ni din edi che say Emre chance o de ko to ja edi ma etie for na no ane no chema was second leg no e Bassa de o say difficult ninya say Bassa show 4-0 na enodi ram enso our second leg was untimi enta no na se bia se wonkoye gaga bia se nei asa kwa go twida fa Bassa so say Bassa this is Bassa nana wono makwa ko hia nei omso timi apane so nti was second leg no enkokoye bayra bewadwo na e game bia emu ebetimi akwakoye di ye panti eno ensma branch no so we the air to ya ye the sansem we air break bom teska 89.5 na no ane so ko piema na se dia batman ka Borussia Dortmund team no Komutimi Kovram our semi-final. Anka de omnie anka Borussia Dortmund team no ebetumi akwakonya 15 million euros. And anka Borussia Dortmund ombetumi akwakonya. Na sa 15 million euros no empanifo efa adwene se anka sa sika no ombeyimu 3 million euros. Ediama players ni se omunye no munkodin se no kwa. Na so enei emodimo na kwa bibia ho no nti sa sika no ahwe boys no omunya ne ne ensan enya ni tina ntia no so dia onom na Niko Kovac enso kasa after the game on a coach ma Borussia Dortmund team no
6 days before the return leg you started with your players working
come a little bit down to see what went wrong. I spoke with some players in the dressing room and watched the clips back just to see what went wrong, and we did some big mistakes, and against Barcelona you can't do big mistakes. You can't do small mistakes, otherwise you will be in a defeat. So in overall we are unhappy, but 6 days to rest, and we play now Bundesliga, and we will prepare the team again.
Enti o say omo mistakes against Barca na Barca do no mo ba untimi enkwai some mistakes nti o so mo 6 days omo dey prepare say be ya second leg no unzo e coach ti o be kan no e mo dem mo na ya vanto ya say Ferdinand so echimo say Paris Saint-Germain o te for mo sanko fin so metima akwaje Champions League no.
But it looks like they're a team that know how to get the best out of each individual player.
and really, really dominate opposing players, man to man, but also as a collective. This is a team I think that I have them as favourites right now. The way I see them, the way I saw them manhandle Liverpool over 2 legs, and the way I see them dominate this game here, absolutely took this tie away from Aston Villa in terms of performance.
Enti also manhandle Liverpool home and away, and Aston Villa so much dominate Aston Villa. Also a ball and Kwafuna Bona. Ono who say Omune favorite to win the Champions League. No, as Mario Ferdinand so at the Etuja. Now Robert Lewandowski, a branch no as a more goals against Borussia Dortmund. Ni goals I was at the Dortmund team no. It was so at the team bia say a branch na asho munti. Ni goals no I was so ye plenty against Borussia Dortmund no. Kame Lewandowski o show mu bia no a otumi ematana no e woso nti ni goals no ana se de ekame se waso mo enso e de ache team bia enso e wasase we so a eno e record nei Robert Lewandowski nso watumi akwakoye e de ache Borussia Dortmund team no a team bia ni wan nei onso betumi oba abranche nso waso mo more enso e de ache Borussia Dortmund team no nti eno e de nei e free boy nso ne camp a enso de sansem we so e de ematebo nti eno ho panti ezo we pa de goals a abranche na se e de ache Borussia Dortmund no eno ya bepe numbers in the manner obiahu because record bi a say intense is about the players be yen sade no omo ye no as a week now almost 6 goals at the team back nti e say Lewandowski no ono as more goals at the Borussia Dortmund e say obeka ono say kama Borussia Dortmund team no and no phone ma entu kopiema was goals about 28 again the Borussia Dortmund and was 29 goals and make it free assist the tosumi na was mpa no Wolfsburg about 26 na team had 26 goals and was making 9 assists Saka no feel so what me I say about 24 team or had 21 and was making 7 assists at the team into more any teams was some you plenty Borussia Dortmund in lead this park no na ne Barca players no omo running 116 kilometers against Borussia Dortmund into omunya 15 more than Madrid game omo born in net no na as a Barca running right pa na 36 ya Robert Lewandowski the first player in Europe say onso the top 5 leagues in Europe no was 40 goals in all competition into the top 5 leagues French League and Bundesliga sana Italian Serie A Premier League na La Liga no ono any player was 40 goals in all competition this season obia enyebi na eno kopiema the entire Mondrigue abrana ansu 40 eba game no na ukopema stadium no ma obia sorry ana ebi omo se go muti chese awose go mo ana omo elbo mo nsem edema ansumani 40 say a branch be say come say boy we no ne life no ya boy we started so well ana injuries ansumani 40 etinei ama boy na say yen said that when ye enti no ano na say boy ne eba no na akwaye say obia so elbo gine so say boy ne ba oba no enema enkoye man na say akwaye mpaebo a obia so elbo edema branch fe no chese ansumani 40 na hanse flick say ma was Lamine Yamal anya oni injury bia why fine now boy no ebo a lot of minutes recently as anya account into do bia also to me arrest boy kakra was say important say Ansu Fati so anya some minutes I say was training boy ni air no abantin deserve so no so etumi esi can be Edman Real Madrid team no just no say Lamine Corres na fe Fati so etumi ababeto so now say onya surprise about Rafinha at all now boy na prove always say on so why a role model and so element teammates no now say Abramo winning Super Cup no we no anya big impact at the amount but when a team no a build on confidence a restore team no confidence ya and no can be and a bass and week out do much obiano na omu do sunkunim was it since the beginning of the new year almost say new year national and almost set clear goals omu focus nyane say on betumi awini tight nti eduru ewura January mo no mni so mutimu se babi eduru no omo ba begin crew enti o se omo lose to Atletico Madrid in December no o se despite say na a good performance ne so na eno ene turning point e de ma Barcelona bobuko no enti we ensema coach Efeno Hansi Flick e de etuja Rafinha ne Lewandowski san kwafo ni mienu no omo so ayade bi na Rafinha ne Lewandowski masa Rafinha about 45 games now Rafinha has 28 goals and Ameki 22 assists and what to me Ameki and Lewandowski so about 45 games or make 40 assists I will have 40 goals and I make it 3 assists. And also, I the free says, our boys me no massa and Kofun Yama more your team no. And so I Debia, I know I dear plenty. Rafinha, any Lewandowski, me so number of goals involvement no. I dear, I was 3 year papa. And Lewandowski, I involved in 43 goals. And Rafinha and so I involved in just 50 goals. Massa, Rafinha no one has a man for Ballon d'Or. Lewandowski 43 goals involvement, and Rafinha so 50 goals involvement, 28 goals, 22 assists, and Rafinha so at me akwakunya. Now Rafinha and Lewandowski no biem, me say come record biem as I dey cho. Omo pair no, un say san kofi me no ye ma obia hu say Messi any Neymar enti omo ya de bi e de to onom. Messi ni Neymar di na omo koye no. And they say no Rafinha any Lewandowski and so akwakoye bi na ninya say Messi any Neymar and now 2014-15 season no almost a double digit goals. They were involved in double digit goals at the Barcelona na say oninya 10-10 and omunya so omutumi ekose each na no and they say this season Rafinha e 12 Lewandowski so 11 enti Messi ni Neymar de omoye ekrampo no na say Lewandowski any a papa no so ni din any Rafinha no o matimi a break sa de krampo a Neymar enso any say Messi ekokoye no na se nkofun bi no enso atimi a break sa deadlock no krampo I say nei obi a say omunto entimi say omanya more goals krampo enso ade a che say nkofun bi no nti eno ye de eno so e ho no ma ye de sansem we so e de ematibam tiska 8 na pamfa na Rafinha no yensan bantu ye say Rafinha no enei ono so what draw level with Messi, Rafinha ni Messi. Yes. Enti oni Messi nyanso. Messi record be a down say on enya most goals. Messi enya most goals involvement in a single Champions League season no. And Rafinha and so etimi equal ni 12 no. Wetimi equal. On say 2011-12. Na ono I can say name again 90 goal involvement. Ana say no yambantu ya say this season so Rafinha so 90 goal involvement. On say goals and assists. Inti no so 19 yana bullet on man for Rafinha so de no. And so guase onom. Inti so 19 goal involvement. Very good. Na say no so ana branch so timi akwakonye nti. Enkofun bi no masa nyama mo ye na no den. Na Rafinha ne first goal no wa apologize wa Pau Kubasi. Also, or you're sorry because na bono a tonnet area so I bond double say first go na basa share no Kubasi pin bono na kwako tonnet area and Rafinha ko pin two net or say or you're sorry say on so quiet sadie no na no and Rafinha so hrema was it before say omne Brazil and so on Argentina kwako bono was it bia ne sem no kan no amount for taking no out of contest na or say maybe the worst no na it wasn't the best but the mindset nyane say so some na set him no and the set no clear nti ono de nyese bia na adwumponi bi tachi na de bia na adwese na team nyan so betima defending the national team and the set nation no na we defending the country nti no and man ko ka sanse na mum na enye in bad faith na o say the here nyane say o defend ni own whether say and the national team and I say Barcelona na nti nyan so obe fighting nti no sa fighting bi no so timi eko fight ye no a na enya agudie kura na enei Lamine Yamal so yebusa na yekobusa a branch event test again say no obo oni Lamine Yamal bobo nya no wetimi nya Lamine Yamal ne shirt da kwa kotu fie de o say onyanye na o say akwa no we valuable in the future na o say ebia one day obetima kwa kwaje say bia na team no eno mukosia There's a quite Germany, any be a Spain, Cosia, no, a bit Makoji, Lamine Yamal set now on so at the Aquaco to fee. Inti was a beer later, Nassetin Naquacosiano, on so beji at the Aquaco to finance a boy no. So one yan to a Dutch be to me and can be and find so Masoni Lamine Yamal so Equitiana Sebiani boy no. It's me echo ball. It's a no answer my branch and so the Cotuda. Not Terry Henry so Papa no, I can't say before that no. Nessa de Minsecata, Papa friend of one Laporta. Who say Papa? And a basa omo a president no na nra me so se picture bi da Facebook ni YouTube message so bianko pe bi nhwe na Juan Laporta nra after the game no na ne car wo timo kwa okofie no ana o catch driver ne say driver no enwura hwe no emra form enti driver no wura hwe ne ba form no ana Juan Laporta papa no esa catch driver ne say omo aben pin e say kroma say na say ko bi ya we de na so bi awu a ana nke e say bo aben pin ne so papa no wo say de basa eye no is also opposite viasin no bi ahu enti Juan Laporta o honke ne na ben no ana tis o ma driver din say so na pin na o mo din Spain ana say bato na kroma no ma o mo de nam say ba say basa team no emu aye de I say a win-win-win situation and a basa womti Juan Laporta and match as a driver no ebo abeni pin na so and then nam kroma no ma na eno so e de kosinra abedi sansen we so e de ebret sebamtiska 89.5 na Robert Lewandowski chema was say e kwan amanfo faso na Ballon d'Or yenya emonu babia na bonsa manfo eguso e kan wasem no wo se amunya ntobase bi ko Ballon d'Or no ase ensamhwefo ni ewiase mu yin ntam no do wo se ye start season na bia 1 month e yes we betima di Ballon d'Or ene he ye di ma yi Salah dada se akwa no ebebre ya di chen no ene de ko ma Mohamed Salah enei Lewandowski bomodin chen no ene Lami Yamal bomodin chen Rafinha chen no Ousmane Dembele Vitinha munya no say o mo chen Mohamed Salah entine abrante ni tirema wose ya munya nto wase gakra na Sami Khedira nso eno ne Hans Flick osiai ana Khedira echema wose only 12 players ana ebetimi apass sa ball Lami Yamal e pass for the third goal no wose 12 players and ebetimi akwaya sa de ni bi ne no ana Sami Khedira e ka sa asem na Hans Flick busa ne say players ben on for sa list no ema no and o chema wose Kevin De Bruyne ebetimi amasa pass ni bi Florian Richard Vess ebetimi amasa pass ni bi Jamal Musiala ebetimi ama bi wose Rodri ana fe Ike Gundogan wose mo players a sa pass na Lami Yamal emaye no wose mo nyina enso betimi amasa pass ni bi enti wei enso ensema branch no so e de ko tudwa enso e wo TV no so ne no ana se no papa e fe no Ancelotti de men second time ni situation no dangerous say Ancelotti antumi anyi kruwa say Kenya the men second of page this season and I say in the coming weeks no say Real Madrid yekoyi Madrid every Champions League no ma next week mama kan say next week say Madrid every Champions League no ma Carlo Ancelotti ni tikeka sempanifo ebetumi akwa sake no eno ensema men second no pay say Madrid enya ko film say Kenya yes Ancelotti yes sake no ameso emano enya nwanwa because empanifo enya happy the way ne mesi ko no say Ancelotti omuhu ne maye enti ama mpanifo so fa adwene say ne me ko se pa dia enya Ancelotti ometime gya ne kwan mo no so akopiem o baby fro enti no so de men second me de MT for na Thierry Henry akasa edi afa bato na boboko na ye be se Thierry Henry so se mo kan de fa basa wono ni sem no ye nti kakra bi na abejafo nso mewrem brake hu se wrem anti ni sem atwe bebrebe na Henry so de nti.
Only thing I will say about Barcelona, they are outstanding, and earlier I talked about Neves and I talked about Vitinha, but De Jong and Pedri also in midfield is also outstanding what they're doing. But at times I do still believe that they leave too many opportunities to the opposition to score goals. But other than that, they are magnificent. And at the beginning of it, I said that they were one, if not the favorite, to win it.
You did? I remember.
Long time ago, when they were
shame
actually
you don't make
struggling.
Predictions, isn't it?
No, I don't make predictions.
I said it's a shame you don't make predictions.
It's okay. Stay in your lane. I'm talking. Thank you.
And the Thierry Henry Chemo say Barca, I saw your favorite, if not the best, to win the competition now. But I'll say Barca also where we say Vitinha or Vitinha don't know PG. Now O'Shea so be say Pedro money idea or say ball and boys in the ball me food no. And no thing. Until say or you know what best no. Next what the Dembele money Lewandowski money be remti. Or no say Barca ball no. Or say they ba kwa Barca nya say omo timi ma opponent no opportunity so much betima say goals. And no idea or say no and ekum Barca but Barca modemo no idea bia e wo so ye panti. And yen some Henry du kotu ja. Na Amorim Chemo say menu was menu boy no was say masa wonya nu baby so odu no so we say boy nema ebre wonmu was say anukwa dey back po ntimi mo boy na baso for now because the boy ni betima no ontimi nye sa de no enti abasobody want me emfa man for now enti eno yen somebody etuja na osa chemu say ene kolia anya fit sansona delete nso nya fit was it main bet about different rules but a boy no o man home so kakra enti eno yen sama pan so de kotuja was it onana ne matic wo no won say matic enura onana koka say United way better than Olympic Lone ana matic betuja say o onana no we the worst goalkeeper man you anya enti o kasanse wi a o say na yase fi the worst goalkeeper honum ana sanse we free ba enti na yi chire ma o say asa wo take onana out of context because onana small kind no say o nyantoba say reading ye pa no a matic anya fair amfama onana o say Lyon is a very very good team as no be kasanse nti na say wanya fair to onana enti we need some matic to to dua na break him room
to say that you need to have cover for something like that. Onana, you know, I respect everyone, but to say that, then you need to get the answer. If you are one of the worst goalkeepers in Man United history, you need to take care what you are talking. You know, if David De Gea or Peter Schmeichel or Van der Sar say that, then I will question myself. But if you are one of the statistically the worst goalkeepers in Man United modern history, then you know he needs to show that before he say.
Statistically, one of the worst goalkeepers in Man U history. Wasn't David De Gea be say Van der Sar, Peter Schmeichel be ne kasa asem yi anke hano Onana. Wasa buza so Onana. Na akwana ono Man U history asasa no. Braki, so be fine there. And so the doors will become stories now. But I say story man, it's not one voice. Lewandowski. The voice no I say. Was it Ballon d'Or? Was it Abrake mo kasantem no do? Se Ballon d'Or ya munyan tubase. Was it munyan tubase? Was it munyan tubase na? Was it shase ko. Was it mo kanentem? Ko bo Mohamed Salah di nkra. Mohamed Salah ko bondi sa ko mo yo munya ya de chen no. Sa kwa ne nya de. O de me.
Really, I don't think about this because more important is that we won the game. We're playing as a team, and this individual trophy is like something extra, but I don't think too much because I'm glad, I'm very happy, but in the end more important is how many goals we scored and that we have next 3 points. How many goals you scored this season? Over 40, 41, 42, something like that, yeah? I think it's 40. 40? Okay, maybe. Okay. You scored in the Champions League? I had 9, now 11? Yeah? In general, okay, this season, yeah. How many players in history have scored 10 goals or more in one season with 3 different...
questions
years ago to be on this level, even that I am 36 and August will be 37, because you know, of course, that helped me my experience, also that I know how to prepare for all the season, not only like the part of the season, and also the team helps me a lot, because if we're playing well, for me it's easier job to do. You've scored 2 goals in the studio. Yeah, if you play in this kind of team, that we have so amazing potential, this team, so many young players, you know, and even that not only on the pitch but outside of the pitch also. When I speak with the guys, I'm sometimes feeling like teenager, you know, and I sometimes the subject that we are talking, I have to thinking that what I did like 20 years ago, and it's sometimes funny, but you know, it's get me even more power, I have to say, and I enjoy to be with these guys, I enjoy to be with these amazing players, and helps me a lot also in this season. Yeah, because you know he don't have yet 18 years, so we're waiting that he will be 18 years, and then we can going out sometimes together. But till now, I spoke with Lamin. I have to wait that you're 18 years, and then maybe we can dance somewhere. But of course, on the pitch, he has his move, and yeah, I'm really happy for him as well. And he's incredible in this age. You know, you have to be always ready, and he's incredible in this age. He's playing like I think he's playing like the players who is 24, 5 years. He understands football as well. what we can change, what he can change. And I never met this kind of players in this age to understand the football as well, you know. And of course, I saw so many things in the football with my experience. And when I talk with Lamin, I think that we're talking that with players that since years playing on the top level, and it's really amazing. And I'm very glad that I can play with him, even that the age between us is already huge, but we understand not only on the pitch but off the pitch as well.
Ballon d'Or vote, you can vote.
I don't understand why the people talking about the Ballon d'Or on the beginning of the season. Come on, we have to do our job first, and we have so many games in this season, not only Champions League but La Liga and the final of the Copa del Rey, and this is for us our challenge, and we're staying on the ground. We don't thinking too much about the past. We are more focused on the next games.
All right, so in Tibagis, what I say, Master Mokani Eli. In time, Mom, job and answer. This is a job. No, I say, come along, doing once, Master.
I say, you call a race. Even say America 2 and as horses. Yes, I said the answer. Mom take lead through commentary. Omudini obey. Wow, so obey address your Momudi near the chip. But you couldn't be to go. So, I would be seeing some people be or may you, but going forward, if you bet Tiago, I may be better, be improve. I become already points on my day.
I feel the Ballon d'Or France and Spain.
Young Fanchen on journalism, and the panditry.
Okay.
What I say, on all in football perspective, what says and Tibas, your mom, but in panditry and journalism, no, Yan Coffee. Umbuligia, Yababa Transa can obey Jason. Maybe you coffee. Copano, say,
Copa, me right with what I'm about to say. I say Angela Cope free bano, and Nametias in regards to Robert Lewandowski. On Saturday, Charles and Dimbia near Bono.
And now, can say, only race example. Say, race no, you 2 years, Brake di Kaya, now run a commentary. And June can say, Brake in the lead to winning. But the Brake and Timmy Uncle, I don't know, before. In the course of the competition, say, if Salah, Liverpool, that's what competition, and can the day, and film, and draw. Or no project to say there are a lot of games, but Yenam Moyano, it didn't be a favorite.
Game I cast a sing game I have does the same game.
You better start Liga. You better 3 matches.
You in Ballon d'Or.
You have been to top. I blame you. See, I will be points. You will be cut off. It's no Lewandowski.
Copa no story we hear and voice we hear because of baby. Yes, I say na Ballon d'Or in his own commodity free bar.
Oh, no cry. No person.
Copa de Hiano.
Salary free Ballon d'Or race no any agent one answer there.
You agree?
No. Nyame one person because you inform.
But so say and
me. And dey oh, but e be wie say see on ka ho no. Abeka ho nsem ho.
On ka ho say.
Oh, then Copa no so person say an actor of the game catch ya yemmo bi ni say. Ya nto yebo. But yes you man Lewandowski ati me dey for Copa so say
we so ehia no say I am to your
my listeners, never in Yanto and user. When I'm inside to a
inside to a when I'm inside when the channel Asana Lewandowski can the ma here company and say Nipa near Bundis is yan. See how that table na say on Kahunga.
Let me say, Salah. Nobody be any man.
Copanano see and Tumano in Yasin. Oh, imagine Liverpool player Babaji Ballon d'Or company
Babaji because or African. And you Liverpool no bunta, but so African in many Babaji.
In the name of Liverpool.
But they say they are Eddie. But their voice will more than the who. Champions League was lose attention or Champions League.
Oh, Copa.
And this is what we call with a trophy.
A big treble near the one who was best.
It's a Dembele crowd form since Salah.
Dembele Bobo on a cray who
because a Ballon d'Or the position for now.
No cray.
Over to Salah in terms of
Salah bit me could deber fort.
Fanny Brass, I can't count.
So, Uncle Bean count.
Fanny Brass sit position.
Only say, I said, that is a one problem I war. The Bayern no Kukano. We look at goals, but there are players playing so well. Obi said, between I say, I'm born, you know, that guy is playing so well. It can be said by the league he's playing in, maybe amount for attention. and I said, yeah, he's not scoring goals to amount for attention, but that Vitina guy.
Copper, ever since the stars babu and I be goose. Those days are now Susanna Hebon. No professional goose, but he will be player of the year now Ballon d'Or. What was it? The Panas go ball side a ball. Mekai George Reagin in 1995. Because now you are a striker, Oshigu. But go and watch Georgia from Paris Saint-Germain to AC Milan. Ball and now ball. Extra can be a go and no be on the map PhD and some of transfer AC Milan. Now who say yes? You can say we Ballon d'Or player or ball on the count in. But no, ye time ya IT ya be ya. Omo ye ya mu computer bless your computer for. Omo di go neka. Anything obi timi ka say Haaland in mbọ no. Marco Van Basten go and watch him. No shogus. But no sa bobo but Haaland mo Marco Van Basten ball ni bi. But yesu oni bobo e ma itimi boni di say Ballon d'Or kra do baby na o connect to neck. Or those era na anka first 30 players kwa women. Na we good ball boy and the current players obi no the ball be do regulate. Kopa the ball na eka. Be no defender crowd in the toje ball yeso a block. Obi tibi jana na pass ball. Yes 100 passes accurate. But you can count. Or the man who pass or the man who just another count. But those days so kopa a ball. Ni better no. And this is hard about Lewandowski. Yes, sir.
I'm more football analyst now. Best idea.
Baby, trend no. Bracket can no. Or say we the book about ball no. Kopa the ball no man. No man.
Also change the narrative. So we are here to tell people. Say me say.
Okay.
But who say is the reason why Antina is your. But Martin say, crowd or say you preach man from say football. And you say go and it is on ball. What's the mention I say? And just also me say. There are teams who are team Betman winning league, but who say Betman I say they are not the best team in the league.
Okay.
But who's a team they are performing say continue. Say e bin say o share a team here Nottingham Forest had an 8 where they are coming from. They are not the best. Liverpool are winning the league. But if they say they are the best team in the league.
Yes. So I
what's the mention I
based on almost
yeah, I think that we can change the narrative.
And the masses, yes, the masses no end to us start number. They say goal contribution 51. Those days no, the masses to cry no.
We don't
what I say? You heard the ball,
but then you go contribution.
Goal contribution.
And your XG expected goal. Your XGA expected goal assist.
Yes, we show the big chance. That Bobo need a one on goalkeeper a big chance. But those days ensure a tornado is go.
Tornado or Ching Ronaldinho.
Between Karim Benzema and Cristiano Ronaldo, open the Bobo pa.
Okay.
And Benzema.
Okay.
But Benzema for tomorrow Ronaldo she say goals.
Benzema and Bobo change Ronaldo.
On the basics of maybe Ronaldo didn't Bob no
yeah.
Ronaldo came for say after the career with United,
was the first
season at Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Ebehun said if he would get anything, he would have to add goals. It's a goal machine.
So he added goals.
He added goals and became a goal machine. Let me give you an example. Ronaldinho added goals, but was a ball playing like attacker.
But then the goal scoring ability, our form.
Eden Hazard was just looking at me entertaining.
Yeah.
Chance ne bana me mbonsha no mabashe. Benzema that aspect. Send you no from Lyon to Real Madrid through France once son. What let me say? And no anama ekura e conclude say Pensisan e ba Ronaldo ball bonim because I'm in coma. Na me hu Ronaldo asase na me hu no bibia ne ball ne sesan ya I will always choose Benzema over Ronaldo. Then I came to see Ronaldo just being a goal.
That argument will go far, but okay. I didn't say and that's how you see it.
Also at United you could see Ronaldo being a dribbler na goes.
Madden you are not dribble, but I didn't say back in me who are DB. There's this trend be a social media. And I said players young guy. The up and coming players Yeah, this issue about players winning ball bonnie I didn't make for say Oh, there's radio. There's radio. Once Neymar is the role model. Na me Yama say Neymar is role model. There are some young guys be but I don't know. These guys here bomb in Nepal, but they are looking up to Neymar. You just study Saudi now. I'll try and get all the names in the amount.
And who said the reason?
I'm casting Ronaldinho Bobo and because he's not scoring goals.
He's not scoring goals.
Not scoring many goals.
Many goals.
Many goals. That's how football is right now.
Until I catch the engine, I'm a born a base. I'm going to defend in the two ball class or block. Yes, no more block near that kind of.
And these two names here, boy, Lamine and then also Desiree Doué. Similar like Neymar. Omi young, but similar. Young born soon face you, me and Chong. It is easy for them to do it. Let's entertain. Baby, a coin, let's create space. Me and you soon a coin either to score or to assist. Omoye, and they've also come to see that Nipana Omoye, the role model, no, he entertained. He wasn't looking at necessarily. Or some year day, minya goals, and anyway, all more choice on my mind, or make it looking say they love what they saw in a Neymar, and a brown at this stage because in the Champions League, a didn't know as a CIA Bubono in terms of modern money level or mukura as young players. Omundi even 20. These are you 19 years, and Lamine what 17, right? And in the level at which and so similarly probably there will be others as well looking up to other players.
And then because Basusa was scoring at Fiorentina at the national team. He was a great striker, no goals. But I'm saying now you shot the ball for no. When to me I'm more but then no tina kopa maybe I'm trying to but yeah try to be changing now e be den o baka say no onimbo akwa shibu
era will come
and this an era for biba no mo go back to those days e bia any esi keeper and finance enche ball kese ye pe ball playing goalkeeper ntino onya de cry boko na chi TV control but first you know say Joka mo dago ni Oliver Kam no ntimi mo ba no ne de ne ye che anytime matches dey akoto do afa ho atutu bi ama wona but wona is that football it here
Brake yen shasi me
Kopa. I would have loved to talk about Thierry Henry. Now Bodimbi, Bob Pedro, Body Young, Bob Jao Neves, and then also Vitinha. We are 6 and 8, 6 and 8. And Ukraine said these two guys in the Champions League are doing well. But we produce at VBA Shabin say UEFA Champions League by Opta.
Okay, Opta.
2024 Opta tournament predictions on April 9th, 2025. Now the almost say me assisi and the percentage I will do the semi-finals. No I final. No I the winner. And near Olidi are Opta for who necessity or the semi-finals. I final Copa. I the winner no Arsenal. Arsenal number 1. Arsenal in England. They were
Real Madrid.
Boss patron that Facebook the bit on what is right here.
Opta.
I'm Arsenal for the semi-final say or 95.7%. For the final, I'm Arsenal 52.9%. And as the winner of the Champions League this year, I'm Arsenal 27.8%.
27.8. Okay.
And for the semi-final, Barcelona leading on.
Yes. So almost for the semi-final, Barcelona probability so they do semi-final 99.5.
That's almost 100%. Yes. Barca I agree with them in the semi-final.
And almost say Barca say do final no percentage 51.7. But Arsenal so they do final no percentage 52.9.
Arsenal now Paris mu Eruro. Then the winner of Paris and Aston Villa.
Arsenal.
And you remember. And Tomo didn't you 52 no fan say be a Villa for the bar. Na Arsenal TV pima. Ebe easy. But Paris pima na Arsenal pima. Up time be say you dey say be for
the Otoso third Paris Saint-Germain. So we do the semi-final no boss 91.5. So we do final no 42.9%. So be the winner 21.9%. Then comes Inter Milan, 4th position, Bayern Munich 5th, Real Madrid 6th, Aston Villa 7th, and then Borussia Dortmund 8th position.
But Madrid percentage to reach the semi-final no. Up to man Nakakra, Copa 4.3%.
That's a performance. Paul is training first.
Oh, my percentage wise for Madrid back semi-final 4.3%.
All is it in the first leg?
So they got 4.3%.
Mickey, to make it even worse for them now, per 8 teams now, the last but least, second to last, okay, last but one position, or semi-finals, Real Madrid. And see the last crew try to also do semi-final, Borussia Dortmund. 0.5%. The Otosu mean I also say last class will be to do semi-final Real Madrid 4.3. And sana Aston Villa in that order. And final there still now Borussia Dortmund they try to also be to do final. Then Real Madrid 2%. So be to my day do final. And sana Aston Villa 2.2%. And then for Borussia Dortmund so they win no 0%.
0%.
Yes. And Real Madrid Abba Eddie Ija Aston Villa. Also for the semi-finals and the final Real Madrid and a second to last. But for the winner Real Madrid Eba Eddie Ija Aston Villa. It was a Borussia Dortmund 0%, you know. To Aston Villa 0.8. And a Real Madrid 0.9. And Bayern Munich, they also are a Hokakra, say obey the winner 3%.
Also, they 3%.
Okay, data.
Say, on my I buy me to soon data, I data buy, no data here.
Me cast a research the Bogos, me no problem watching. Me, on my own, but me so much here, Castle. At least for Real Madrid,
for
Real Madrid to get 4.3% qualification, and I mean, chances, no, and they were from Kakra. But I mean, you have a week to go.
Copa, the amazing aspect of Opta starting of the Abaton is first to 4 in your matches. The first leg, you know, and your main Ukraine. Probabilities of first to 4 in qualify in my books. My children will have before and now producer the money. Hey high.
Okay.
Borussia Dortmund a free. Say Aston Villa, I should go to Villa Park. PSG will respond.
Okay.
So in that order, we didn't say we have kind goals. And see I can't goals with the fluidity. I want Luis Enrique system ni ma obo. With the level of form, names are even. Henry Crabbo and you see Henry has £1 lecture.
I respect him, Papa. I respect him.
And with that names are obo in João Neves and Vitinha. So we have Villa Park just say Edia injury back. And the crowd say injury back right now. Among them, those 3 midfielders, João Neves, Vitinha, and then also Fabien Rui. Say injury ba or Mumua. A certain Unai Zahid Emirates at the bench, boss. Say Sabo Lusunya chance because of late in the Paris Saint-Germain team, you know, it has been these 3 midfielders and a day in and day out, especially in the Champions League or so there's a level of competition. It should even injury Embra or that midfield place. That boy is Zahid Emery. And so another exceptional player. So we see a chance be Rima. It is the same thing as Simi Vitinha or Jao never said, even to some extent Fabien Rui.
Okay.
It's at the Villa Park. It is still going to be that same football. You enter a park the princess. It's a honor the baby you kind goals. Young kind goals no. With how the goal scoring of Bradley Bakola, Osman Dembele, Fischak Farachilia, and the Emma Paris Saint-Germain CCR. You can't go, so I'm not sure. Some Marco Asensio, Rashford, and then also Watkins. Ebaba the bro what we will see in Paris Saint-Germain try with him. It's you can't go, so you know. It's either the goals will be equal or still Paris Saint-Germain will have more goals ahead of Aston Villa. It's on this scale, Aston Villa, in addition to Barcelona, or the semi-finals. For Real Madrid, Copa, may say history will do whatever, the gods will descend whatever. So Real Madrid will qualify ahead of Arsenal on that Thursday. Mama may ABR Black Chaco
7:30 Sports.
We find you in your presentation.
There's only she, and there's only she.
Must say,
but the Chaco you on him. And there's be a
fine gentleman.
Chaco is only she is over kind of
boy to say me. They be an ending. Ukokaya will be fun too.
Chaco is a great man.
The class a question now was and I make a Chaco no the baby parlor. Blackie.
Father Chaco
Blackie, this is our game. Arsenal to me will do Madrid. About 30 minutes. They are done. Now go Maya. They are done. But within 20 minutes, Banabom consider a goa. Asamapa hold that. Atata, you might so quiet no. Avoid a goal for the first 15 to 20 minutes. Hold Madrid to 30 now. Among your Mr. You hold on your analysis. Perfect. Your fan next week Wednesday. And Arsenal, in addition to the 2-1 Mabobono, Barcelona, Paris Saint-Germain, Arsenal, in my book, third for the semi-final stage.
Okay. They are third.
Yes.
For the semi-final stage.
Now comes to Inter Milan and Bayern Munich. Because the injury situations are now Bayern Munich camp. In addition to the strength of Bayern Munich team and the tactics, it is just going to equate our Inter Milan ball. You just never have Bayern Munich because in that game, apart from ABR suspension and 1 or 2 injuries, Bama Inter Milan parody virtually in full squad. While sir, now we have Bayern Munich set up in more. We go here about 4 players are always part of the starting 11, no money, including the goalkeeper. And to say injuries no be Bayern Munich. No more the show of team Nimu can I had to Pamecano is back. Manonoa is still out. Yes, Manonoa is still out. Palhinha is also back to the midfield. So Obabenya, Kimmich, Goretzka, Palhinha as a choice on the 4-2-3-1 system. However, they Obo. Now, se Obiaba Eba by Munich team now. Then it will come down to tactics. No credit say I had chosen Inter Milan in that game, boss. Say now Obewini in an away game at the Allianz Arena up against Bayern Munich. But Bayern Munich in that game, Ebo. And in your presentation, you are even spoken about one chance to be a hurricane here then. I said openly, and at that time, not give me a goalless. It's the amount me a bit scared. Edema Inter Milan, even though I go home, no. I had said, per how and I'm really say, I'm not prevented by Munich. Say, Omumba Omonimbe Hadriano, and Koyesa. It's tactical to some extent. Vincent Company had something wrong. And the moment they went to sleep. And I'm in Tamlan here, a far Omuchi bed. So, in my books, it is the reason why it's here in Tamlan as part of Omo winning the first leg, you know, Omo toss fourth. Okay. It's up to the end of the other 2 I had already checked these things and realized, say, these 4 teams are Omonia wins in the first leg, you know. Probability and percentage are more. Some call the semi-finals on the boss or through. So I'm in sync with Opta, especially for the semi-final level. And you can see, sir, it is a competition now, draining the teams. Draining the teams in a sense, sir. Now, Real Madrid, probably had it not been this format, and a grouper, they would have been escaping your mother. And then, ka ABA, ka Arsenal, and Chomunye Mudu Omaye.
Okay.
I treat the clubs and the teams because Liverpool, and you name say, or no, and a favorite for the final. And then you'll be sure Paris Saint-Germain, he's out. And these 2 clubs, see, in the Champions League of late, they've been tormenting people, they've been tormenting other clubs. It has taken something out of the teams. And it's in there, even up until now. Yes, Dortmund a good history in the Champions League. The money more in the league has not been good. He is still part of the quarterfinal, the last 8. Aston Villa, he's back. He is still part of the quarterfinal, the last 8. And I'm here there. So it is going to be an interesting second leg. But boss, the wins, with Opta, they are still favored to go into the semi-finals. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Boss, it is going to be difficult to demand Real Madrid, Aston Villa, Dortmund crowd. Emre Can crowd. He said, "You can't say BB dia." Enuni. Okay.
Ozara Opta or just Nadipa. In the still qualifying to the semi-final done. Paris.
So Paris they near 3-1. I just said they are looking at the score line too.
Oh, but also 3-1 on 3-0. You look at the opponent no.
Okay.
But
also Madrid 3-0 down a huge deal.
Okay. But Mateo points no.
But they come.
So comparing Paris Saint-Germain and Madrid. Percentage of the amount comparing to opponents no. And now Omunyasu kwa away game. Similar like Paris Saint-Germain will Villa Park. Arsenal
and Madrid boom.
Yes. It's okay Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain there no. And okay the percentage for the semi-final. And so who is for Madrid the pedigree omukura ometinefia for Arsenal. Say Opta in the semi-finalists. Say who say Aston Villa.
A big problem I'm a Paris. I'm a yes because of percentage that man no.
Yes, and many of tired. The reason is simple.
Okay.
Because you PSG knockout stage C. Malidi whom I could disappoint. And over Madrid, say come Madrid history in the Champions League. Okay. They say if you look at and that's where Arsenal performance. Let me put it this way: where Arsenal performance this season, and to beat Madrid there, the pedigree was so patchy team being in the Champions League.
Okay.
It means Arsenal is also capable.
Okay.
And me say Aston Villa bit Marcus upset.
Okay.
So with what up there, you know, I'm not surprised.
So
I
Mateo point our father analysis, but always say boy, I have acquired a Marquinama Sabi. Yenya apart from your platform yenya no e ma akonya mo bibia timi chena adwo obo ho use example bia na say on football when you decide to pick any example to favor your pointer eko let me also pick a point to favor the Miss Mameka.
Pick a point if I can.
Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League last season Patrobo semi-final stage mewa yeah Arsenal last season or a quarter-final stage, buying the league. You know.
Okay.
So, some 4 points. And they are coming, Sama. Meeting like I said last season, Paris Saint-Germain tried this header. Echo boy heavily in the semi-final stage. And they said, "Outa you should be there." That's so you should history. So you should last season in Sodia and can also Paris Saint-Germain. at least a closer gap in percentage than on the other.
And clubs are maybe a Paris LED a comfortable in the first leg.
Okay.
Or Tiagino. Or pedigree. Villa pedigree no.
Okay.
Or Villa so.
Okay.
Be a Barcelona. Be a Dortmund pedigree Aston Villa. Intino. That percentage in a bet why not there? Me you hope to see. Oh, when Tuesday and Wednesday next week.
Obidi.
Mr. Japo, I don't watch that seminar.
Obidi may be buy me and can you Copa Andra, we had good games. And the credit said, if I'm not blaspheming, we decided to pay attention to Barcelona and Dortmund game, no, because Barcelona and now about the stats, the goal contribution of Robert Lewandowski and Harfinha. And now no thing. Lamin dear cry and phantom chain.
I'm the my cry.
It is an army has uncle for way. Name Quack Tenassi Aqua her Borussia Dortmund and Copper. I feel now all pequine as it would be at the other attitude with ya now shay, now was and I was Suman who appear. Can you pull in ya? It means I day. A blando my house, so we say try and sound why day where you sack. That was the state of Borussia Dortmund. It is an army had that state of Borussia Dortmund. Now we had these two players alone. Any the entire Barcelona team now. Then you can say me home.
Okay.
Our Barcelona and Dortmund there. So we pay attention to Paris Saint-Germain. Any a year that is Aston Villa. And the credit say additional a year. And the only time I will be probably me I can say we not experience no our deal copper. And they say adiano the tone canena tune be and from so here no canini no. Say tone the tossum you on your day on your be. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because of Luis Enrique.
Okay.
Champions League way Aston Villa Kahwa or the fourth English team. Luis Enrique Ide Abo. The edition I was born in this Champions League was the league phase on the Arsenal. Arsenal sharing 2-0.
Okay.
And over boy Manchester City. Now last one matches are not all me. Obi be here the 3 maximum points in the Bianco Bede. Obi ye. And then also Paris Saint-Germain took it. The fourth one Obenya was the 116 stage on the Liverpool. And we had the Liverpool here they at on the level. And that game Mohamed Salah and the 50 only in the pub on Liverpool.
Okay.
And I ended at the first leg of Aston Villa. Now, additionally, I mean, who is from Android game Luis Enrique. And then say, Odim say England for a compact. Odim say all me a direct. Odim say a ban counter ball copper on we are here. And decided say even though a 4-back system, Anna or boy, but say or Konimua, Obama Nuno Mendes, Ababeka Beraldo, any patro who as a 3-back
Okay.
But in as much as oh yes, and still Aston Villa a counter attack. Ekunya home first goal. Enti pepa ni across the ball no ade afapo nini Donnarumma die chire sa ana Morgan Rogers at the ball near day at net. So even though he had learned a lesson from the 3 English teams on the island, Asiano, he still continued further to make sure say we got down by a goal. But so about Arsenal, wabo City, wabo Liverpool, now about Aston Villa also to me the 3 maximum points. I'm maintaining the composure, or maintaining the tactics in the system. Ashraf Hakimi, go and join the midfield. Yenya numbers because they are going to sit deep and answer mid block. And Hakimi, João Neves, Vitinha, Fabian Ruiz gave him numbers. And Karachili Amudi, he made a choice ahead of Bakola and already desired the boy. And so on Tuesday, the can rise goes we know our share from set piece, Mr. But more than go ahead desire to go our share and dry. Just like the Coutinho dance, and no, any day meet me, I can't bear them. But it was so special at the man. Parachili and I'm told my Manchester United, Manco far. It is already go out say Endra, man, you 2-1, the left foot, and the goalkeeper Martinez, and a boniere, a team. Now, this season, we've seen players improve But boss, adia ebeye din baako at the end of this competition. Say UEFA ebe choose the team of the season. The first 11 position baako ebeye din the amano the left back position. Balde
left back.
Yes, a contender. Nuno Mendes. Endra after say you releasing Nikakra as part of the defenders are almost about the 3 back say almost attacker or share the third goal that is Paris Saint-Germain.
Okay.
Boss, and I'm a Paris Saint-Germain feeling say you're comfortable.
Okay.
And here between Balde, Nuno Mendes, why and a you for being as the left back. So man ko yo take the system now. But the name you see you we keep you we see.
Inter Milan.
Or your left wing back according to the system.
You be depend on system on Besombo.
Inter Milan is one ko say the tactical you need there. But the name you see you we best number 3. Moses here.
A North African country and a South African country because semi-final I and the Pyramids and a Bobo and a Sundance and Orlando Paris and a semi-final.
Okay.
Until PDCCC also mutual and Papa one thing South African football as a team of African football. Two our Champions League and 1 war Confederation. Stellenbosch, or buy into you. Wouldn't team of uniform and Zamalek. Oh, Egypt, Assassin. Zamalek, go let's draw South Africa.
Because that's Zamalek. And I'm wizard and say, Team Mayor, you don't know who team the boss. Because you are saying, up on to say, our ball. I'm a team meeting. What's the mission? Wow. Zamalek feel. Zamalek home. 1-0. And the first time South African teams perform more North African land and Arab land. They keep on doing things. And when they Zamalek katima kubo go let's draw. At a fee, me the picture and share. Say Ghanaian side and North African country abebo draw kopa yekwaya yentimi survival yebejiye the omo pinsoa 80th minute wo kona Stellenbosch nya that goal na omo hold on and omo de yen a very interesting the features about Moroccan team RS Bakani also escalate through a confederation Simba almost but I think that now sikasem so akosro kakra open no move from quarter final stage no enya $550,000 na semi final no more $750,000 I think say and the calf no mo say penin penny for yeah but violent level no na o say team hwe na ye bon ban say baby adru no because of the sea Paris ne or just there no definitely there will be a North African and a South African affair in the CAF Champions League final. The Copa CAF should look at that one too. Time in team
okay, thank you very much. Now, Jeffrey Praise Computers now. You better come for the mobile. Now, Nina say, Kruma said, visa media be my pictures be my birthday be also in tentam crowd. I say, and I open my birthday tea. nti ɛwɔ sɛ wohwɛhwɛ no nyinaa ma me na okay nti Jeffrey Praise Computers adama na yɛde nsɛm no nso ɛba na sɛ wotim anɔpa ne sɛ kuroma sei no ɔmo na obiara atumi agye ɔmo atom nam sɛ sɛ nei sɛ woyɛ abranch anaasɛ ababaawa woyɛ school ni anaasɛ woyɛ school wati school hospital community na ne nyinaa no mopɛ computers de ayɛ nneɛma a mɛsrɛ mo Jeffrey Praise na wodu ani bɛkyerɛ na yɛtumi aboa yɛ brand new computers any laptops meka desktop computers na afei laptops ne nyinaa yɛtɔn bi ana afei saa home use nti ne nyinaa ne ntɛntɛm so na ade meka aba na ɔba abɛgye wo deɛ laptops ne desktop na accessories nyinaa nso yɛtɔn bi wopɛ projector na ato a mesrɛ bra na projector no nso yɛma bi yɛyɛ network na afei internet accessories nso yɛsan ɛwɔ bi network and internet accessories ɛwɔ bi ɛna afei flash screen TV na apaato ɛne ne monitors nso na awopɛ a ne nyinaa nso yɛbɛtɔn bi ɛde ama CCTV cameras ɛne accessories yɛwɔ bi yɛsan ɛyɛ installation CCTV cameras no yɛsan yɛ installation saa na original home use phones yɛpɛ iPad tablet ne nyinaa nso oba benya bi obɛsɛ set up ICT lab nso a pa bɛdan sɛ yɛ school sɛ yɛ hospital sɛ yɛ churches ɛyɛ law firms sɛ yɛ media houses individual homes any communities nyinaa no yɛbɛtumi abɛyɛ de ama ho sɛ community bu ɔkɔ abɛkɔ na wɔn ni internet access bia ɛha adwene moma wɔde na mo kɔ Jeffrey Praise wɔ na yɛnyɛ bi ma mo sana school bia wo ni ICT lab bia no ugu school n'anim ase Jeffrey Praise yɛboa no nso ɛda fam obiara tumi ba me yɛboa no ɛboa no ɛyɛ yie paa enti o computer nso na asɛ ya sɛ desktop ana laptop ne nyina so ɛsɛ repair enti mɛsɛ ntɛntɛm so abra na Jeffrey Praise nso yɛnyɛ sa no ma wi ma projector yɛ fixe yɛsa installation ana pɛ sɛ upgrade o machine no wobɛsɛ utwa windows ne nyina yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛde ama accounting software nso yɛwɔ bi a yɛde bɛma wo machine sɛ bia wobɛhia accounting software wɔ so a ɛno nso yɛwɔ bi a yɛde bɛma wo enti mɛsrɛ bra Jeffrey Praise Computers na yɛntumi ɛmu a bantama ne yɛwɔ bantama ane yɛwɔ bantama yɛwɔ High Street no so yɛbɛn GNTC yɛne Unity House ana ɛdi nhwɛ no mu bantama High Street yɛbɛn GNTC a yɛne Unity House ana ɛdi nhwɛ no mu na frɛ yɛn 0559 3786 98 0559 3786 98 na one Jeffrey Praise nso atumi adi nkɔmmɔ na ɛnyɛ no nko wobɛtumi asa frɛ 0244 02 62 03 0244 02 62 03 na oni Jeffrey Praise nso atumi abɔ nkɔmmɔ nti ɔma dama ana yɛkɔ akɔgye yɛn nsɛm no nti yɛbɛtwa ma bɛyɛbaa no afei yɛde Jeffrey Praise anasɛ the local stories no nso atumi adi ama ha sika 89.5 730 sports ana waso gu so a wotie no ɛnipa no deɛ ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ ha yiaa na ɛno nso ɛwɔ nti yɛba na ninya nse games ni bi ebasu na games ebasu no enya agudie ene eye chese Thursday we chese Friday nti we games ebetumi abasu weekend ya na yinwuram kakra Vision FC any House of Folk na ebo ye the sans no details beba but ye besa ase enso e dey free Ghana Premier League ne okopia na ese ometuma akwa team of the week na team of the week no na ese mranto ometuma wuram no e sei ana no nso etie coach no ebe koji sa team 342 343 system na on betima bonti coach ne Abdul Karim Zito of Dreams FC ana goalkeeper no Benjamin Asare of House of Folk ebeda goal post na free back no akwai Rich Saki of Agena Stars, Samuel Osaikofo of Nations FC na Nuruddin Abdullahi of Mediama Sporting Club Nelson no and ebekwa akoye am na bekwa akoye the free defenders no Mefo no Emmanuel Kunto Young Apostles, Justice Blaze so ewa Santi Kodoko, Ismail Adon so ewa Heart of Lions, Emmanuel Ano ewa Nations FC nti ano ha Emmanuel Kunto ni Emmanuel Ano na egyan tentenwa na animu no so akwa Godwin Sefa of Samatex 1996, Abdul Razak Salifu so Dreams FC ana Prince Chineboa Basaka Holy Stars neso mo ana etumi akwa wuramu dindin a enya agudie kura I said don some no so e de emma ena no pe na yemfie no so na afi yenkoyi goal of the month eno so aba na goal of the month aba no oye goals na na ese Kofi Tompo ese goal tia Bechem United ono Bechem United ese goal tia Hearts of Folk Kofi na se no go any second time opia de no mu Kofi Tompo ose kono sa se has okay am say na ye di ka be discuss here but ni go na o se tia Hearts of Folk no ewram din for the month of March inti mesoko Facebook kwada ho Sika FM 895 live and YouTube Sika FM 895 official Emmanuel Mafon so say go at Magena Stars against Nations FC and also that Facebook and YouTube mesoko kone kore kobo ani akoma goals na ye kan wasem nyina no meso and 10 times na call Sika FM 895 official YouTube and Facebook is Sika FM 895 live na mo kwati na mehwe Kofi Tompo go na ansa me ensa nko na mehwe ade Kofi die no asem mo interest ho ma mehwe go no se no na otwe akwa wi wa ase no ana pass na ese Kofi nso etwe ba ku mi na da wi Kofi place ball me so na go na fenti ko we na week 20 player ba ku ji ball no twe no pass ma Kofi na Kofi so twe 1-2 and place ball it too has goalkeeper on left side one ma it was a beautiful goal Emmanuel Mafon so de no akwai se Kuchino Junction no and Iman so a ball place ball no and they got to the far post and on so they got to on the didn't Emmanuel Mafon so de no Razak Simpson Nations FC ni Mediama Razak Simpson so de no akwaye we Razak de na okay nti Razak de ndi na free kick na Razak so panyan on so bottle ni week 24 Razak Simpson so a ball sa ball so the two net here na enya gude gbabi ogian ya be say 20 years be say 20 years ana Razak so a ball free kick two net Patrick Asiedu Kodoko enso a ball bi fefe against Lagos Cities on so dwe pa no Puma shot be say 20 years on so Puma shot wa atana ko so enti eno ana pray for goal of the month March na eno so mo pray so dendendia anya agudi na yenwuram ura House of Folk aso ya na se mekokoro aso before se me bahas me kokakra hon mansa section of Asande Oroko supporters no air plan say on be court on insuateman every drawer no omo be kokko be court na because omo se club no omo enyamo insuateman inti clubs omo nyamo insuateman omo nya automatic 3 points plus 3 goals omo gidi say eno emwa inti omo gidi say nei e unfair inti eno nem omo chima also mutim de call as enibia na court so hwehwem say e basa no a e ma teams ni be advantage because omo no mabo home and away the side teams na omo ni insuatema mo yenim ebi grand bank insuatema betima so mo enti e ko basa na so munya advantage ano a asisi ya bam enti ama kodokofo fans ni bi chirima or some team dey asem no etimi ekopie code nam say enko mo favor kra omo pe league age na manfo enya boardroom points ano omo giri say entumi emwa House of Folk supporters ni bi nso asase ebusa questions na questions on busa nyina ye say adenti ana House of Folk ebo AstroTurf so a omo ntimi win matches na omo problem ni say club no for I say nice consistency ni wo enti wo ya mo training ni ade a asa niema ensra enkoyi nto mo nte ase se de benti na enei se omo bo AstroTurf so a ko AstroTurf mo training kwa mo obi wonum de benti no omo ko bo matches wonum a niema ntumi enkoyi nti ama has fans no fans ni bi questions omo busa nya se de be pot na esi o team num de na esi mo hu enu nti se ekoba se mo bo match AstroTurf so na akwai boachi bidi enti enu so mo nte ase enti enu ye de free as camp eba na vision ene House of Folk game eba so no eno ana ese ukopie mu a de yense ka no pani ticket no ehun samaba na omo kiremu a popular stand eye 30 Ghana se nei obeso ukopie o popular stand na ukoy game ni bia ukwa kotua 30 Ghana na onso ode akwa akohwe game ni bi sana omo premium stand onso omo popular na omo say premium stand eno nso eye 50 Ghana inti so obo ko hwe na kwota premium stand e bi crown ten bi da eno 50 Ghana ana VIP nso eye 100 Ghana inti messe wa ko game ni bia no eye vision na ebo home against House of Folk inti no asene nso say saa games no na saa game no eba so no saa pepepe ana niema ebesi akwakoye na ese no matches no eba so no de eba TV so nya no nso mensaka for weekend no mensaka ni nyina odi me na ade asem na nsa beto dwa sa Adum TV be mensa hu Adum wa biem de be na esie Ghana ase no ene esei wachina sei eba senka Adum TV baby ba ese no ene hwe games na eba so na TV stations na mensaka no a Accra Lions and Basaka Holy Stars Saturday original beyi net 2 beyi Metro TV and I'm yamin crow for online TV afa omusu jam den afa dem say uyini film enye hiyo na minim sika omutua online eni je say already sana akọ Vision FC any House of Folk enso game no anu so say netie OE stations omu yina original TV net 2 Metro TV ana afa omo say jemti afa de ono no babia wujinam ono nso je say we de mujinam a oyi matches ni bi den a oyi ni film a why so sobrubo no we na enyeye sanso na nei ukọ the next game no so Asante Kotokokrobia omo ne Bechem United babanya arago pramaso eno nso TV station akwakoyi no Globe e wodi afa yan consider no enti wantima akwakofa bi enti eno nso eno Globe pe ene betima akwakoyi sa game no ho ma enya agudi kura na yemfie no so na yenwuram anowoka ene technical director edema bobukwa efe no Vision na wakasa wase ombe ku ha sentem kra betwom tintem within 25 minutes no metwom ti this obe say wo hwego ni bia no abantem
sure house your home ground to Manita you can say Vision fans when cha when the go for fair ba when the two into Monday within 25 minutes we are na feel na go tikita karu beba yeah but the 25 minutes we are really pass
enti or say within 25 minutes na omawie has enti eno omobo wi am say go na ba wi no na omebo abofe tikitaka na omo prepare ball no say enti eno ya no woka ensem odi akwakoto dwan no ne no ana usa kopia na say fan baako supporter kese baako pa de ma bobo kwa yefe no Vision ono nso akasa e di afa game no ho wakasa enso na yenti do no so de tuja
All right, so we are not just talking, but we are also talking, and we prove to them that they are going to be the whole team comes to Tamale Town to beat Vision FC here, and the most we get here is draw. But with House of Folk, we believe in what our guys are doing, and we know they up their game, and they are going to win House of Folk by 2-0.
Yes, it's a dear by a block of what's here, not a two burning and one good. Vision, yes, your mini match, your determination, which is a supporters, and come here, home win, and come here, and last somewhere, you renew. This trip, yes, we need. Nobody will call. Now, say, see, idea, a walk, Vision, has Kitab best goalkeeper. Forget it, penny, but yes, who has and crying. Yet, Tamanita na Ubano, Omunina Fia, Penin, say, only the Bakuba Widium, but let the bedroom. No show me saying, tradition here, three, and so do. Oh, I have been our house to come Sanya Bibetre. Yes, almost 3. Vision, your meaning share has 3. It's the prediction.
And the idea about Cocotiana to a camp there, but there, busy for no. Nah, okay. It was a good morning, boss. This season, we Arsenal beat Paris Saint-Germain. So tell your pundits we don't fear them. This season, Champions League is for the Gunners. Okay. And see, any ganja planter, dear no. And a chief was really Bremen. And my chief can say, Bassa Besha for nil. And my chief can, I remember. Or can you show so? Abraham Pekikos was a Bassa Besha for nil and Penny and Pa for nil. No say. Good morning, Copper, and you are a respectable crew. Congrats to Barcelona for destroying Dortmund. Barcelona is on fire. So who is next? And I dedicate this win to Thiago Alcantara, whatever she is doing, and whatever he is doing. Visca Bassa, Chief Nedifri Breman, so Eddie Abari, also Copper, tell Braque that we the Madrid fans will not allow him to say Champions League is Madrid. Madrid is Champions League if we eliminate Arsenal next week. Okay, Nti. Braque, but just what the more can be.
I wish I can be.
Okay. Come at you, I want to say now, can we friend the one? It was a tell Braque that.
Oh, me say
I'm on Bezombi. I say Champions League Madrid. Madrid is Champions League.
Champions League.
I'm on Pesas and be creative.
Of course,
Ubia bet back a basa o pa de. I'm on Tiasim. I won't be in trouble. All right, Tom off.
I know boy you way. You mean Arsenal. You mean
so. Anna from Kuzuko Jokro was a fantastic copper. Keep the fire burning. Arsenal versus Paris Saint-Germain semi-final. What a game to play! And tonight, Lyon will finish Man United by 2-0. And if I saw the umpire boy, they be as a man they lose. Hey, I'm out for time, man. You. What's your no? The convention can say be Basso.
Okay.
Oh, Heroes Park.
Heroes Park was stadium. Stadium inside.
Baba stadium one man. Baby, I'm packing cars in the park.
Heroes
back days no.
I'm a stars.
Yes. On a convention can say Airbus way Easter convention.
Okay.
The best I say on 17th of April, which is Thursday. Now what you Sunday, and time for me boy. Till 17th and now what you Sunday. And a Jumadian no Issasie. Near Kowie, Kwasiada 20th of April, and a Jumadian Airberry. Babayara, Heroes Park, Amakum end of the pitch. A Tiwan man, I say, Jumadi Airbasso. Now, you know the theme of the program here, the necessity of the Holy Spirit in the life of a Christian. Inti Dientia Christo ni here on Concron Abrabum. And no one sem na ye babeka. And upon your sasia and upon on cra. Na and you menso ya sasi nusia. Jumadi a pillar of Zion Church International. Evangelist. Akwesiwa edano. Ano modesa jumadi ebro. Evangelist. Akwesiwa a general overseer. Edema pillar of Zion Church International. Ti ya besre. Ya padi so use ya tani bom se kan wo so bia. Epe bia fenti ya besre se jumadi nyina ya fi amunyim. Na wo de emfiri ya wada no kopin kwesiada no ubedi adanse wo nsenya kopon ahye no animonyam o abrabom ti besre se ye to sade afa obi a wo tie ba bia fidie duru bia se akwanya Easter wo abroche na wutie na se wo bagana kra be di Easter dwumadie ye nyina yemfa hunyim na yenkobɔ mpae ni bi na Nyankopɔn na basa ba yekese ewe so Brake ma menya me birthday no kra yansansa kwa mama ene special day de ma the CEO of Sika 89.5
okay
Mrs. awo afia poma jam bibi ene na woda
wow
intine momi so kone nim kakra but no nyanya 15 bi nti on birthday no nti ya wish no happy birthday bro no so edi na woda ne na de eka nyina yese oye ye ma me prekope na mi sha no na ontunu nkwanem na ne kokua mu mpaebo bia no momi de eka nyina yese nyame onyama wonti mpaebo na onkoso a na onyo kese na de bia de wi a wositi wanim ne maye odo a woda ne di chen de bia sa wodo no entena ho emaye eno eye mpaebo a ye bodi ama no pay
ya machine ya mani trinkwa me de ohumse waseme ye wo waseme hu na me aseme tete dwane mbese me ne be cross bia ho mi wo yalo man happy birthday ene na wo de ko ba de anka me tete ka me bale no ko ma sa ko na ni ma sa ko bale trinkwa
me nim plans no cross
bia wo bia no nya small party bia
na party am we di de ko akan e ma ni party because party birthday na just one na di o
se ba ko no suit na ba mu ni na eyi free
ba na mo ma because me catch am se mo ma me mama pon nyina Sunday so am
Sunday Brake etre mu commentary na me
program ya point mu
sa
na program no ana pano ya de kosia yikowi na dwo be 10 Sunday die no and they we polit
Mawo ma onyame mane enye ne kese no onye na akoma so ade ma
she's a special prophetess to me madam so no ankasa sukura nso nim
and na wo de ka kire
and maybe na you use your ton yogurt fresh yogurt yeah me ne madam for BCC or UK ti your ton yogurt no hair delivery enye de bi ba our matna say and Satan ya de buy or no na mamsewa and ye bi brem mamsewa ti
le mam na bibi
de be na on you
na wo kwa ka mo fama
ba ho be 3 times nye the yogurt ba mo je ton mai
okay
ti a upoma as young entrepreneurs and obi say na mo free he so you use school okay university na and suddenly they be near boy humodin wo say jumadi we let's say yogurt I was oh sir tinkumodi die then na person yeah na me say media no school nyina me ko focus fm yeah I say that's a way century on I'm saying masako who school at least for 1 year and it's okay
what's our concentration school yeah why you do
we focus me call a multimedia
oh okay
mobile transport no
yeah
okay nice okay I don't say sir and say we there we are crab betimi ni kopa ma be ejuma na that time I didn't know you Ethiopia I didn't know you and she just said it then yes I had a first call Steve Zando and a Love FM so na me na no focus
plan boy no
plan send your friend no plan plan no man no fire ho asem beto no say when ya like invitation into no ntimi so menya ho a memra na me ne kopa me show and I came the rest and you hunne so I know me when I didn't really cry and send ba be see say na obi di kan outside pamlo kan tra but at a point it became a prophecy
yeah
and only Awupoma
this or a prophet
yeah to me she's a special prophetess
okay
but when I sat down and thought about things any juma way 4 years say you ra October mua it started from Awupoma until ko pa ni na Jimmy bi ni wuti and the years mo ya de ba mo de no wechire Awupoma na de ba first Awupoma na de ba first when nano
Okay.
And I wouldn't. So, mommy, happy birthday. And Mickey, maybe you heard the Facebook, who I hope my come sweet mother. The credit says she's a devoted Christian.
Yeah.
Not a religious woman, but a spirited woman. Because my saying a chance, and that's sorry.
Yeah.
And normally, say be a bini will be a friend aqua. If be a unima because of my media says for your land. And that day at the church, Empire when you see her, Charlie, she's devoted.
Yeah.
Many could cry devoted.
I was all the one and show change.
And share that.
Ukona uze scaffold browser back here. Or say you have
now before another day,
7:30 sports.
That month,
or fasting.
So you're fasting. You could feel me swing.
Or the summons in your
you could feel me swing. Sikeni na wafa me adwuma
or no you're fasting.
Awo nyuma pi no.
Also I know that.
But so me aye na woda no. Was it on didi kopim se no nsia bebo.
The interesting was a day na birthday na birthday na twem. But that day no and in birthday pa no. Yeah, breakfast. You could feel you so come for Bianca.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, breakfast with you. If you want to be crying, at least you come back or fasting.
Sikeni na otia me kano.
Sanity.
Na woda busume
7:30 sports.
If we are crying, I mean to me, I'm going to get
we don't need to go to me. And when it's my fasting there.
Yeah, be that, but me
6 to 12.
Me 6 to 6 there was a pointer.
Now we pa.
But you see an idea. And then me see your man as me hear me yika kribina. Me fire drop no me. See you doing me what your man to and force law.
Right here,
the first half. Happy birthday from
the next birthday move ya na memeka baby aminim no dey me yawo no
yes kan dey
oh minim some minim no ba tawa na e wo case ana me ba ha no man da me wan this true my friend amo hina onye ni baby ko ba Charles to ba no onye na Charles ko kan na miki ye ne ba no askwa na obo bi Opa so one was there.
No cost square no.
I said okay. Those days you case in your that down in 5 and 6 way back cry. No news of fit best out the other. No. The boy just said was a mommy no task but not task. I'm go class.
And I'm quite massive.
Secondary school teenager me that time
onim sani mani.
Na papa was can.
Ikwani.
And I'm the cows must be going.
Some papa no won't you can't at the arrow, but I'm so cool.
Sponsors are my goal of the month in New My goal of the month in New and me go copper, then I'm go your fair. Am I it me go is a goal of the month? Because you say go a year din petre
and
you na petre with anything
and
go so be a turn na be a PBI at just one area
be person preventing be person so force say
na do na be born ade ase but eno na chi no eya na yesa hwe ekwan a o fa so ye den e share go an yesa hwe go ne fe atenyo ma we ase eti how a e den ekwan a wonam so share go no any goal no so ye den e fa out me ye den e san e de share and you could see say Razak Simpson again e wa ha minim said this month I you me see you choose goal of the month obese pm because of the goal no so ye den e share editia e that is across folk now we e bechem any Kofi Tompu on Facebook but modern join here na ye hear about that discussion kakre bi and was here that is a crowd to folk and we share the sequence go no ebaya it is in the 18-yard box but the first dummy utter the first marker and making sure the ball now all bono e better the second marker another defender now try goalkeeper no ade akwa akoto atem no makes it nominated now we could fit on podium the free wa Emmanuel ano Mafo sorry for Diana on ambitions Copper for me that was a spectacular goal. Already in the 18-yard box no Copper on Facebook Mr. the AKs up say I just saw join here. We have this discussion. We have tre a position in the body. A coin the body name. An example in the Champions League was the first chance Kylian Mbappé Arsenal game in through pass or no. Yeah. Now there's a difference. One, opening up a body and it's a ball down with him. No watch out home. Now closing up your body and it's a ball down with him. Now ABR over kwang mukakra. You've then closed up your body. And no, and I'm saying man mouthful he closed down his body. And I'm making sure over carry ball no I'm not at the far end of the goalkeeper. And the difficulty, the process, any goal na and fair. And I mean, when say Emmanuel Mafodiano should be the goal of the month. It is a vote no be back to aba. You might have your choice. Okay. You might have your fun. It is a vote in Yamana on panditry. I'm the man who came here. In Cheche, when you're my Batagua air for my goal of the month, Emmanuel Mafodiano Copper a strong and favorite. Okay. Because the process out in the anyhow ma go ni EFN makes it goal of the month. And Mejidi is it should win the goal of the month or the Ghana Premier League match. You know, and then the Kakrebi fishing in some or more cano. A Yohuru sub, a Abuti sub, a Bufu sub, and a macra to folk. And let's say him was sub. Fishing yet. How they are seeing hearts of folk now. Yes, age at on their normal tone. Because they are selling a match day live game. Sorry, a match day ticket. Almost per month for. But in reference to almost tickets are prices at that one. At 30 more money a day. And enable. It is a marketing strategy. But on some of the team this ano. No be a who I do just what they kasa. Because I'm control social media across former big club. And if you have a yes, I can say Hearts is not doing things as a big club. Yeah. It's a family with your hearts in here. Vision special car will position an hour. You do say, Kruma dear, I want to kotoko. And I ask for bad no crap. On you may be a way, no cratchy. Sorry. Into your house in here, ever so. A bear or from the same, a bear or idea of more come ayo. By no question, and a vision for air kai hat to folk. In as much as almost idea day at the time game, Copper. All right, and I say,
Copper, has of folk, sections of the supporters, and some of the supporters. I say, it may be a trim, no money training picture, yeah, straight F. No more ball game, I'm more rent, no more training, no more those days, and wafa, maybe I'm more career and Nancy. But on my training picture, yeah, straight F. I will put mine. I'm more ball straight F. I'm week in, week out. I'm more games for straight F. So, and Yama and Quayamo. I'm saying, I'm so to me, so much straight F. Almost struggle. And I know only dreams. Tuba Astrotef, yes, Omo. And they, nations FC. Omkobo Tuba Astrotef, nations, Omo. Almost ever Kobishi FC, Tamanuta Astrotef. Omo 2 players no one say. Astrotef near your mom, and your papa no more yes to train you, and I say, eh, papa. It's one more weekend, you know. Mom could go no one say. And a vision for us, what just say. And now what I say within 25 minutes, no I kill him.
No matter what tiki taka no.
Papa, I think says supporters no case kakra. About the AstroTurf sem. Omo ko han bi no omo ko mutim bo kakra. Ba abjera be do omo dem omo yesu training day in day out no. Omo ko ho an omo fambo. no mo fambo
say bi mo ncheska nto mo mfa serious ba ko cheska dia o so paso nti o yere ho
no kwa no mo say no mo ye no be 2 days we dey say we match ne wo ho day in day out e mo amode amotimi yeso but mo kwa no mo fambo wa straight
mo fambo
omo make case omo say Lions Accra Lions omotimi say they struggle dreams is omo na ya straight
okay
Nations is omo na ya straight ana mbe ko Newtown straight enti omo to warning the training ground mo ka say omo get dientia watara omo nya straight or struggle o straight pitches omo kwotwa omo ntimi nya the needed results omo pe and the form of biasem no omo ya bi e bias straight no omo anya ne papa ni bia e bi so ana the other big one no so different bank straight the ni nya pe unya feel of it etimi ma utimi bo game tino Benjamin Asare ne nemran tell maka chom say this game e cost no mo munko lose and already there Vision FC for air can through their technical director any supporters now ko finance man say mo say ni pamra bia omunya gate proceeding I think some nya we no to survive in the league
okay
o say mostly teams are a free division 1 ban omo ba ebia ye ko ya be 2 ana be ko 3 ni na timi de esa ko back it no ma di count one it me how has players no be fa dia mo supporters no e ka concerning the training pitch issue nti watara o wadwuma ya mze defeat ba dia ahia problem astrotef no mo kwa kututu se anya papa togo nkoye foforo you know some supporters do baby a question no so mu busa no kopa a legitimate question
sir
ade no aso ni bi a wo yeso na e ma wo kwa o panic ba we no ya ma obi o fie na akobo so na o ye omo question the players should go and prove to them say ebia it's not about the astrotef na bi omo yitrini ebia performance wise any show nemum omo performance ne kosra omo timi akwahye because omo rent astrotef no omo so mutimi konya good results for astrotef but ye bi mo omo ko ho a na omo fambo medema no si mbese sa se papa ya wa ban no ubusa ne mame on that issue no it go pa I think say weekend no chere ba the Premier League matches e koso ene kotokoso make case be time ni no chamba na maka wasem instructional points no issue no
and a team of the month in kotokosa another case almost some another case question kotoko fans no another kotoko ni busa nyina say are the foreigners in Kanwana because mujidi say
player of the month
team of the month
say no 11 no
team of the week 11 so busa the foreigners in Kan because obi say samba ball or bopa near the emperor boy no compared to some of these players
now defenders no
defender
Emmanuel Sekofo nations they know obi chim na no agbesi member for 5 this is nations Nuruddin Abdullahi which ombo three back Kopa between Emmanuel Sekofo ball in nations ni samba woni na eyepe but unyan share Sekofo a na hwe samba nko because samba is performing well in as much as Razak Simpson our blasters no defender all complementary Razak Simpson and then the collapse no this boy Emmanuel Sekofo
na boy no no say ko boy blasters
say because of agency with 2 quintra this boy
along time
so what dia
be cheap
no on say
omuma that goalkeeper Nuruddin ano be chima ye league no
oko Tanzania no Simba no
yes enya at a point in time in the league 16 clean sheets
yeah
ama we called say Black Stars no and there Benjamin Ababadem no ono ne train was so agents ono mum ne made embedem and that performance anu di nyaa no was from Samuel Osei and Abeshime anom no we the center backs at that time Abechim And in that season, somebody mono and call you, even though or yes, or call outside. And no, I'm another back to nations. And the Ukraine said, coach or signing age, one only age at that time. Mingo, yeah, the chief. And no signing a baha. And so open nations. Also, America say, Omona, a GDP being any inconsistency here.
At the home ground.
The Patrick has said in some Zanko Rem because Patrick has said in some Montiasi.
Go.
Justice Blay, a born home that wiki or share spectacular going. You blame a foreigner. And I'm not somebody has been Team of the Week. You're your statistics is Simba. Omunya Bermuda. Player of the month, coach of the month. Yeah, we are. When I'm watching
team of the week.
Team of the week. Oh my God!
I know.
And I'll play Amam. What's the one Tiasi?
Almost shape your market game. No man who say, "Oh my players on board, do much you know." Say no. Players now ball up on boys the boy now. You born almost said, or then come to them. Well, me, Sana, my Quadiana question about
defender. Because go defender, Omokazo, Oyadi, Oba House of Folk. Someone was it last 2 years of House of Folk. Oh, Nadia near Banoxa.
I see the Soyadi and so
Oyadi, but I remember some did no, sir. Someone no. Onuro be the system center back sir. 1-2 our money. San ye wa na go for play free abi ekuta ba.
My say mo center back do 2 bia o.
Obe no to bi. We onimbo che
center back.
Of course. Yan compare match is a close one. Of course. Who analysis? Who analysis? Yan match is a close one. Yeah, match is a house of folk.
And the crowd yet somebody
nearly goes to consider the defender. I said the defender. But currently, somebody where do start this year? Who take you goes to consider Andrew 6? What I check on matches here. So somebody won a lot of matches than Konadu. Oh, Maza. And the last 3 games are somebody say, yeah. I didn't Baba could pen Baba could have a friend Mickey I didn't pen Baba could become justify the reason or circle for the yeah, but we are them as you, Mumpen from where is at all. Now, Mumpen Baba Comra. Yeah, but you're very Mickey, Mickey is agent and mobile men quite
somebody didn't know get tomorrow. Somebody a different
says, I analysis, Crodiado by born yes, you to see you to Sao. You hear your money at Jetum. Oba check Crodiado matches or starting so or starting or starting and every match is our bow. Near check some bands from there no. Also matches our bow near head or more consider goes. You have a point. And then Sadia
starts no.
Sadia the Oba check it. Any other way. What do you say? It's your kind house of folks supporters, yeah, Casano, yeah, Kaza, Kotoko, Omunyai, yeah, dear, you're afraid, yeah, get your baby. And I'm goalkeeper. Keep on the OBN say, your friend, your friend, or number 1. Ah, the people young comes here. I know we hear this, young comes, when young comes in, when you hear this, Safin, that will be yeti, and as Safin will be the same come. A idea, Obia, to say, weak board will be so bad at week, yes, and yes, to say the 2000, you 2 Arsenal. What does I say? What's the 2000, you 2 Arsenal? CNN top 10. You 2 Arsenal, Italian team back.
Arsenal no more England.
And the Arsenal England. The 2 that's the 8, that's the 9. And that's the Italian team be that 10. Yes, also that 10. The side record no do now supporters near ya can be. Oh, ya can be. Congo. Timo shele ali alibetika ewo karo
musano mo
te shele ali no pekati wo karo
no bre
so betika and next time I say never car obi nti ase
jam ni Real Madrid
ali yaro ade
Karama de be dwane fi back so.
Sa
ya. Karama de be dwane.
I'm a crosser you was on Kevin.
Na say ya no as of folk team ben. Esperance of Tunis 25 good years. No bia more draw Esperance
Africa na mo ya de by Europe de munti no mo.
Say go dey call. Maza Cup World Cup. Maza FIFA so nya. Maza na tiere di mikabo.
Nanti di
mikaba. Mirika fa nanti ma nanti di kan na say mirikaba. Kedruwa na kado. Kedruwa na kado.
Nanti di mikaba.
Nanti di mikaba. Ni nanti wi na kamrika no. Na kedruwa na kado. Kamadri. Real Madrid. That
time Casillas won another goal post.
Maza, I don't know about boy, juvenile football. That time the House of Folk. Obachewa,
Mikel Salgado, Munia, they bomb a you.
That time, so a place like Abu Bodino, Kekoya and Kumbu who say yes, Africa is in Yaba. And you know, Mammy Angono. When we form an House of Folk, Kuta Africa, Hanua, Biabaji.
Only the panel strike him Ronaldo.
Why?
Ronaldo.
Now Ronaldo was like
it's not an young Ronaldo.
Africa, Ghana Ronaldo. Make
Brazil Ronaldo.
Continent.
Make Real Madrid.
Yes, you go to continent where you champion. Why is you champion of Africa? Which is somebody we're champions in Echo. And you continental champions. Continental champions. You know champion on the continent. There's a champion on the continent. That's what I Masa Mianko Banchinya, Janetre. Mianko, Yanko, you make a Koya Kebaji. FIFA Hamu. Kebaji. Who's your Koya Kenya? Yana. The Koya Kebaji. FIFA Hamu. FIFA. Sayano. Yes, so much as I'm here. Timpa. What do you share, Lally? I see Esperance in Africa. It's FIFA. It's a twice in the top 10. At least, see in the top 10. Go for one bar. You better have the sponsors. The monk say this year, Munyes come up. I compensate you on my yabo.
FIFA phone
is a dino. FIFA phone is a dino. Now, Kero, Uko Kero, almighty Kero. Almighty Kero. I quite a friend say, you promise for no friend. Pharaoh, Krom Kero. Pharaoh, almighty Pharaoh. Krom Kero, say, Eli Pecati. Mrs. Cracker, Okosrage, was on the Kena. So the image was a Chrome Egypt, we know we are all survive. And I'm not going to Uncle says Malik. South Africa, 2000 and then Egypt. And then Egypt. On my food, can the Champions League on me too? Why? On me too. Pyramids, any allium. Why?
About your time,
what has your time now? So, and I don't remember about quotation. I doesn't know her mamma is 22. 22, Isaiah chapter 22, verse 17. Almost a boy in the Bible.
Isaiah 22,
17. Ya be ye ball adwuma na hu se de ball ni sitie na obi ball no obi anfa ball na medada yi ball de obi anim se e ya adwene nyansa na ye de ye ball enye so obi ko se ba bi na nyame ayi acho na obe implement ya ya ka waka se nko na anim da bi e nyansa de ntini pa ni implement na so du nyansa aton ene we de Real Madrid coach who ball Real Madrid kama kan wasi omu me defend no mo san ko na omu ye 13 na wo ye 7 football adwene omu de football so mu football football enter position ya we tiana ya build up ya kasi keeper messing for striker na ball na dan NBA we dey mutra ore
so Isaiah
22:17 ball show ye masa kana kai show ye dan wo show ye ball Isaiah chapter 22:17 show ye
Isaiah it's aduonu mienu yimu edunso o se hwe Erade beto obrane to atwene na obeso mu denden
na obeto se can you
behold the Lord will carry thee away with a mighty captivity and will surely cover thee. Tana Bible no can
the true obeto se boy o can you
boy ni he o
pastor can see
okay, mami could be a 17 be a different
17.
Oh, back here, so
can you queen? I'm so nadia. Can say queen nadia. It's the can say House of Food supporters there can say you think no or come here.
Oh, Abbas esidin. O say Erade beto obrane to atwene.
Obeto se
na obeso wo mu denden e ho anesi.
E ho sa anesi. Na obeto se bo yo.
Na wo hwim wo ato wo se ball.
Hey, Timmy, come get your mama come and you so untiase.
Unko ni mnenya wotre. Aba kani na ma tell for tell you. Bona ba.
Be say me come and you so untiase.
17 na no 17 ya correct. 18. 17 na bako 17.
Share.
17 na.
Erade beto obrane to atwene. Na obeso wo mu denden. Na wo hwim wo ato wo se ball. Atwene asase a etreso.
Treso.
That's the na wo beko
Jawa ya bebo no.
And trust me.
More than ever.
And trust me.
What does it? But do to asase e bo, but to say bo no to asase so e din so. Etikero. E ya asase so e din so how to go survive.
My idea.
What does how to go survive? E ti ball na ye ni wiase na ebi na me do mu ni future bi.
Isaiah 22:18.
Yeah.
He will so violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country. There shall not be that shall not die.
And we see born and one.
Okay, Abbas.
Me I do my china the obi and we can.
Abbas said that's Abbas we could pro. Ya we watch ever sabana ya the 7:30 sports. Esan e dia bronze da bejafo nyina ase me producers no mosquito general na afei